Hello students, in this video we will discuss about factors affecting the climate of India. The first is latitude. India lies 8 degree north and 37 degree north, and the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the India, and it divides the India into two zones, that is the subtropical zone and the tropical zone. The subtropical zone and the tropical zone, which are lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. So Tropic of Cancer divide the India into two parts. That we can say that the northern parts and the southern parts, or it divide the India into subtropical zone, tropical zone. So the northern part, the most of the northern parts occupied by the mountains. So the temperature remains quite high during the summer, and during the winter temperature falls in the northern plains of India, in the many parts of the Himalaya belt. So it is a low to moderate in the rest of the country. Thus India by and large enjoys the hot tropical climate. So the subtropical zone, that area, interior of the India or the northern plains, have the continental climate. The continental climate means which areas lies far away from the sea. And the tropical zone, the southern part of India, have the moderate climate. Moderate climate means that area have the more variations in the summer and the winter temperature. What in the northern areas there is a lot of variations in the that in summer and the winter temperature. What in the northern plains, in the summer it experiences a high temperature, but in the winter the northern plains record below the freezing points. So due to the latitudes, it's also affect the climate of the India. The next is Himalaya mountains. How the Himalaya mountains affect the climate of India? The Himalayas are also responsible for the tropical climate of India, because the Himalaya, this is a very high extensive mountain system, protect the India from the cold winds, which winds are coming from the northern side and try to enter in the India. It protect the India from the cold winds. Suppose if the Himalaya is not on its place, then what happened? Then all the cold winds reach to India and become the India cold desert. At the same time, the Himalaya obstruct the southwesterly monsoon winds, thereby causing the heavy rainfall in the northern plains of India. So, when the winds starts from the southwest and it tries to cross the Himalaya, it strike with the Himalaya and it's caused to the heavy rainfall in the northern area of the India. So here, if the southwesterly monsoon able to cross the Himalaya, then the Himalaya, and there will be no rainfall in the northern plains. So the next factor is altitude. So relief of land is also an important factor affecting the climate conditions in various parts of India. Higher altitude is responsible for the lower temperature. So when we are going higher, temperature will be decreased. A higher altitude is responsible for the lower temperatures. That there is a decrease of 1 degree Celsius every 166 meter rise in a height. So because temperature decreases as you move to higher. The Himalayan region are still lower due to both a greater distance from the equator and the higher altitude. That's why the Himalaya have the numerous hill stations. The next is distance from the sea. So the distance from the sea, the peninsular character of India, the southern part of India enjoying the large coastline of. So this coastline affected influenced by the sea. So this area experience the maritime or the equable climate. The climate which not a much difference between the summer and the winter temperature. That is called the maritime or the equable climate. And those areas which are the lies far from the sea have the continental climate. The continental climate means that area experience the high temperature in the summer and the very low temperature in the winter. And the Himalaya regions, the temperatures reach below the freezing point. The next is jet streams. Jet streams, these are very cold winds. Jet streams are very cold and fast blowing winds that develop in the upper layer of the atmosphere, and they influence the climate of the India. The westerly jet streams prevail over the North India plains during the winter months. So these depressions play a very significant role in the distributions of the pattern of the monsoon rainfall in the subcontinent of India. The highest rainfall occur along the track of these depressions. Due to these jet streams, India gets a heavy rainfall, and it is the cause of the departure and the arrival of the monsoon. The next is varied relief. Relief plays an important role in the climate conditions of India. The Western Ghats gets a very heavy rainfall on the western side because they stand in the way of the southwest monsoon, the winds which comes from the Arabian Sea. Because when winds start from the Arabian Sea, they get all the moisture from the Arabian Sea, and when they try to cross the Western Ghat, they strike with the Western Ghat. It is a wall, it's like a wall, and when the southwest monsoon try to cross it, they strike with the Western Ghat and shed there all the moisture here. So this is a windward area. The windward area means which gets the heavy rainfall. And the second is the leeward area. On the other hand, the Deccan Plateau gets very less rainfall. Why the Deccan Plateau gets a very less rainfall? Because of it lies in the leeward area. The leeward area means that area which gets a very less rainfall. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel for more videos.